Hey there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains, and this is a kind of a quick one because I don't really have a lot to talk about except for my whips. I wanted to show you what I have finished and what I've got going on, and so stay tuned. We'll see what we've got. Hey there, it's me. It's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains, and I have been really busy. I have been working, and I've been waiting. I got one of those mystery boxes from Lion's Brand. And I'm really excited to show it to you, but gosh darn it if it doesn't take a long time to get here. I ordered it like 2.5 weeks ago. So I've been waiting to do a video so I could show it to you, but it isn't here yet. So when that comes in, I will show it to you. Otherwise, Mumsy and I have been working on lots of project welcome home blankets. I've got another probably 3 to show you. So I'm going to wait and kind of put them all together. We're really making some great headway on it. I have finished the applique for the pink dress, but I have to actually put it on the dress, but I'm going to show you the applique. And then I also wanted to show you, this was kind of the biggie, I finished the pattern test that I was doing for Janine Miska for her new book, not this book. She's got a book coming out in the spring, and I finished the book, the pattern. Do I love this thing? First of all, there was no mistakes, which no design elements. I don't know that that's ever really happened to me before, but it did. So I'm very excited to show you. Love the fabric. Love the way it turned out. I think it's made it for my boyfriend's, my son's girlfriend. And I think she's really going to like it. So take a look. Let's see what we've got. Ta-da! I just love this. I was very excited because this was tough. I even got the buttons to match up. There's my little buttonhole here. That was the tough part. I was just going bananas. So she can wear it buttoned up or she can wear it open. But this is the look. So it's got an eyelet stitch going on, and it's a 3-pattern repeat, just some simple double crochets and some eyelet stitches. Just love the simplicity of this. Now this is a large, what's nice about Janine is she's really big on having a full range of pattern sizes. So she starts out with an extra small, and I think she goes all the way up to like a 5X or something like that. But that's one of the things that she's known for, is really being able to do the full spectrum of pattern sizes. So I chose this to be a large, but I mean, you know, if you were like a medium, if you wanted it boxy, you could certainly do that as well. But look at that, isn't it beautiful? Really love the fabric. Let me show you what I used. So what I used is called the Fibra Natural Radiant Cotton, and it is by Universal Yarn. And what I like about this is you can really see the sheen. Look at that. So it's 100% Egyptian cotton. It was so much fun to work with. It did not split. It's a weight of a 3, and each skein has 203 yards. So it took me about 7 and a bit to finish this. And I blocked it, and it's kind of boxy, and it fits, but I love it. I think it looks really, really professional, very clean. And I mean, I'm not like tooting my own horn. I'm really speaking to the pattern. It was very easy to write, to follow along with, so I have to report back. But huge fan of this cardigan. So happy with this. So she's going to be getting this for her birthday. And they have been dating just about a year. It'll be a year in September, which is also when her birthday is. So that's really good. But I think she's really going to enjoy it. She's very, she likes simple, elegant, simple, neutral colors. And I just really, this isn't the pattern that she picked out, obviously, because this pattern didn't exist. However, knowing her the way I do, I think she would have loved this and picked it out if she saw it. So I'm very excited. And again, this pattern is going to be available in Janine's newest book, which is coming out in the spring of 2025 is what she said. So hopefully that's the case. As soon as that book comes out, you know I'm going to be grabbing it. I mean, as a gimme for doing the pattern, I get a free copy of the pattern, which is great, but I'm probably going to want the whole entire book. So let's talk about this particular yarn. I got it again. I got it from Webs, I believe it is. It's called, it's by Universal Yarn, and it's called Fiber Natural. It's their Radiant Cotton line. And I knew when I was making these shirts for my son and his girlfriend that I wanted a nice Egyptian or a Pima cotton, and I looked at both and I ended up going with the Egyptian cotton. So it's a nice yarn, but the Egyptian cotton really has that nice sheen going on with it. So there's not a lot of pilling happening here, which is really nice. And I think it's going to wash up really well. I mean, it's basically just machine wash, cold, and tumble dry. Again, it's a weight of 3. And again, it is 100% Egyptian cotton, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 186 meters, 203 yards. So it's a really, really nice yarn. So I used up, like I said, I'm going to say 8 skeins, but I have a lot left on the last skein. So like 7.5. And I think the pattern called for 7 skeins, but hers had a little bit more yarn per skein than mine did. So this color here is just, let's see what it's called, custard. So this color is called custard. So I still have 2 downstairs. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Probably I could make another sweater with that one. But then I was going to show you the other colors that it came in, because I'm so excited working with this yarn now. I'm like, what else did I get? So I only have 2, because I believe they were on clearance, but I have, these are called Cabernet. So it's this really nice kind of a burgundy color. I don't know what I can do with 2, but maybe I can use it as an accent color or maybe a ribbing of some kind. So this here is Cabernet. Then I had also I've got a full bag of this one here, kind of a rust color, and this color is called Dusty Apricot. I think I remember going, really? That's really more of a rust color to me. It's really definitely in the browns color, but that's really pretty as well. So I have 5 skeins of that. Now this one here is the color that I made. I'm making a sweater or a shirt for my son out of this. This color here is called Sage. I'll show you the sweater. I haven't actually picked it up in a while, but now that I finished this one, I think I'm going to go back to this. So hold on, let me show you what I got there. Okay, so the shirt that he wanted was a granny stripe, and it's going to kind of look like this, right? So it's going to be that custard color and then this green. So I started working on the back. And it looks like this, and it works up nicely. Yeah, actually it's doing okay. So this is how it's coming up. At first I thought, gosh, I love the way this worked up so well. Maybe I want to redo this with a smaller hook size. I think I'm okay with it because this is the hook size that it calls for. And then, so basically this is the back done. All I have to do is finish the front and then, yeah, finish the front and then the collars. So, but yeah, so they're going to kind of be matchy-matchy, but not really matchy-matchy. So, we're going to be going on a trip soon, and I might be bringing this with me to finish this up for my son. But you know what? Gosh, when you walk away from a project, then you're kind of like, oh God, what did I do? What? Hold on here, my color changed. Oh, there we go. What hook size did I use? So not really sure what I'm going to do with that. I might just start from scratch again and see what I can do. Anyway, so there's that one. The next color that I got was, and I got a full bag of this, which I'm happy about. This is called Ruby. So it's just a really nice true blue red. And here I've got like a full bag of, I think 6 or 7 skeins. What's in here? It's kind of all bunched up together. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins. So there's 5 skeins of this. All right, then I got, because I think I just was like, oh, I really like it, and it was on clearance or it was on sale or something, so I got every color that I could that looked good. This is called Citron, so I got a full bag of this one. And I'm showing you these because I'm so impressed with the way that this worked up that I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with this yarn. Then I got this one here, which is, and I got a full bag of this, and it's called Cobblestone. Kind of a mushroomy gray color. Really pretty. I'm going to have to do something for myself with this as well. And I know I also got a navy blue somewhere, and I just remembered that I did it, and I don't know where it is, but I'm going to find it. And then I got this really pretty color, which is called Rosy Mauve. Rosy Mauve. So I have a lot to work with in this color. But man, oh man, it was one of those projects. Not only did I love the way it came out, but I really enjoyed working with the yarn at the same time. So I will include a link. Like I said, I got it from Webs, but I think I've seen it other places. So I'll include a link and you can, check it out for yourself. But this is definitely a yarn that I want to have in my stash. I wouldn't use this. I would only use this really for garments. But it's just got this beautiful, see, isn't that nice? That sheen. Oh, and it's drapey. That's a heavy piece that I made. It is heavy. But when you put it on, it doesn't really feel heavy. I didn't want to use an acrylic. I really wanted to use a nice, good cotton for it, to make it look really kind of professional. She is quite a powerhouse. She's studied to be a stylist in the film industry. So she's got that whole flair, but she currently is like a creative director for some really high-end travel magazine. So she's awesome. We really like her. Anyway, so she merits getting this beautiful baby here that I finished. Anyways, so that is my review on this pattern. And like I said, Janine is coming out. I'm showing you the other book that she's got. I've got a little tiny book that she did for We Crochet, like summer shawls and summer pieces and things like that. But this one's called 20 Chic Designs for Everyday Wear. And her website, her Instagram is called Knits and Knots. She is out of, I believe, Winnipeg, Canada. But, and she's just so pretty. But yeah, she specializes in patterns that size from extra small to 5XL. So she really covers the whole gamut, which is really nice. And, looking at this, she sent over a Word doc as a pattern tester. So it was a really thick document. Obviously, it's going to be a lot different in the book. She was talking about how there's going to be like an indentation, or let's see where she does some repeats and I can show you. Okay. No, not exactly. Hold on here. She just, her stuff is very easy to understand. And like I said, going through it, reading it one by one, it made a lot of sense to me. So I'm excited. Oh, I could make that. I can make that with my ruby. I'm really excited to try out some of the other patterns. Here you see she goes with her different sizes. So you can see right there what we're looking for. But she is just a master pattern writer, pattern designer, as far as I'm concerned. I really like the way that things have come out. So big fan. Thank you, Janine. And thank you so much for asking me to be a pattern tester. I was so honored. I was so excited. And I finished it like a month early. She's like, you have until the end of September. I was like, no, I'm going to finish it now. I really, really, really enjoyed making this sweater. Okay. Moving on. Now, I know the Brit, and he's going to be working on this video. And when you're married to somebody, you're with someone for like 16, 17 years. We just celebrated our dating anniversary. When they're kind of like, And I know that's how he feels about pink. And I'm okay with that. He doesn't have to wear her. I will. This is the ruff, okay, meaning that I'm going to be adding a border to her. But this is what I did. So I used some fabric fuse. There's a lot of work in there, you guys, a lot of work. But I fabric fused the fabric to the back. And then I ended up just doing an embroidery, French knots. It just was the easiest. The hair turned out really, really nice. I love the hair. I tried to do some shading in the face. These are the bubbles. I don't know what I'm going to do in here. I think I'm probably just going to add like a white yarn just to kind of give it a little bit of, so it doesn't look unfinished, because I don't really think I want to cut through that area, really. And what I'm probably going to do is, because it does look a little rough here around the sides and stuff like that. So I'm probably just going to add some kind of like a border so that it looks a little bit more polished and finished before I attach it to the dress. So here's the dress here. And I did block it, and I made it I stretched it a little bit longer, and then she's going to sit right somewhere in this area. So for all intent and purposes, she is done. I just have to attach her to the dress. And like I said, I'm going to polish it up a little bit because I don't like seeing the fabric around the ends. So I've got some yarn that I can kind of add in and make it a little bit more of, you know, like finished. But for the most part, I'm very happy. Very, very happy with her. I got some shading down here on the body. Did her letters in the silver. And I had that yarn that I said was just fiddly, and oh my God, all the yarns I used, I ended up double stranding it, actually even triple stranding it in this area here. So it was just a yarn. And then I added in these little bits of glitter yarn, and it gave it it did what I wanted it to do. It gave it a nice little bit of a shine to it because I just really wanted this whole thing to pop. So you can see up there in the face that I did it, up there in the hair. So pretty much every yarn that I bought, I used in this. So I'm happy to say that. The only thing I didn't use is the, Sarah had here in the gray with the sequins. I also have that in pink with sequins and in white. And I didn't use that anywhere yet. I could do the white down in here with a little bit of sequins. I'm not sure. But it was one of those things where it's like you kept doing it and doing it and you're like, oh, is it too much? Is it, when do I stop? And I had to finally just go, okay, I'm done. Okay, I stop. So I will show it to you when she's all complete. And I'm actually going to do another special little pink video. And then I'm going to trim all the little edges off. I got myself a pair of pink Doc Martens shoes. But then I found these like amazing pink satin Converse high top wedges. And I was like, oh. So I bought those as well. And then we'll just see how they look together. They were both about the same price. They were both considerably on sale. Britt, if he's hearing this, and I just did a big clean out of my closet. So I haven't actually added any number of shoes to my stash, just different shoes. I've gotten rid of some and then gotten rid of some others. So I think that's actually okay. As long as you get rid of something when you get something else, you should be good. Anyways, so that's all I've got for right now. Waiting. Okay, so two things are coming up. Number one, the mystery box from Lion's Brand. Good Lord. And Oh Fire. I haven't talked about them in a while because, hello, I have my Oh Fire stash just fine. Thank you very much. However, they had a moving sale, which I told you guys about, and they also had an oops sale on their firecrackers, which was their red, white, and blue that they did over the summer. And lo and behold, Kimberly doesn't own any firecrackers. Kimberly just has these guys. So when I tell you, like, I believe in a product, I believe in a product. I buy these. They don't send them to me and say, here, try them out. I buy them, okay? And I do love these very, very, very much. So there's a couple holes in here, as you can see, perfect for my firecrackers. So they should be coming soon. And when they do, I will show them to you. But these are the oops ones. So these are going to, I'm interested to see, like, how oopsy are they? What's going on with that? All right. Well, that's what I've got going on right now. The Britt and I are going to be heading on to a little bit of a road trip. Not long. We are going to, and it's an actual road trip, and I am super excited. I mean, as much as we travel internationally, I'm very excited when we stay in our home country because there's so many parts of the United States that I haven't seen. And so we're meeting up with some friends, and we are going to be doing a road trip out of Rapid City, and we're going to Black Hills, and we're going to Wyoming and Yellowstone and Cody, Wyoming for the rodeo, and like Custard's Last Stand, and so many different parts of the world that I have never seen. And I'm so excited. I have never, ever been to Yellowstone, never seen Old Faithful, never seen any of that stuff. So I'm super excited about that. So I don't know if we're going to be doing any videos. Maybe what I'll do is, do some ahead of time and then schedule them out there. And I'm not even sure what I'm going to bring, if anything, to work on, because we're going to be like driving and looking at stuff during the day, and then at night we're going to be with our friends, and we're only going to be gone for 2 weeks. I'm kind of like, maybe I'm not going to do anything. We'll see. We shall see. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Next video, we're going to have more Project Welcome Home. I've got a bunch of blankets over here because we're now getting into the blanket stage. Please keep sending in those granny squares though. I don't know. We might be close to the 40. We might be a little bit shy on the 40, so we'll see. But Mumsy and I spent the last weekend just crocheting away, sitting on the couch, binge watching Downton Abbey, Schitt's Creek, different movies, and just crocheted. And it's funny because the break goes, your blankets and your mom's blankets are different. Now, what that means is he likes my mom's blankets more than mine. I'm okay with that. Whatever, that's fine. He likes, because hers, she's putting a lot of time into it, and I'm doing the join as you go. But I'm thinking I'm going to do the join as you go in a single crochet as opposed to the granny stripe. So we'll see. Anyways, stay tuned for that one as well. All right. Well, that's all I've got for this episode of Kimberly with Knit for Brains. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for subscribing. For my new subscribers, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're here. Please stay tuned. Like this video, share it with a friend so more people hear about us, the Project Welcome Home, the tutorials, the crazy stuff that I do. I'm finding that I do more garments than anything else. I think everyone's kind of got their little forte, their little niche kind of projects that they gravitate towards. And I'm finding that for me, that's clothing, which is cool. I'm cool with that. So anyways, that's what we're doing. All right. Thanks so much for watching. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains. And as always, I'll see you soon.